Hello everybody, this is Scott Witzig, the director of the Morton Community Foundation, and I'm here with Dave Getz. He's the department chair of the Morton High School Fine Arts Department as well as the orchestra director. And of course it's Give Day, and so the Community Foundation is asking for 250 donors to give $10,000 or more total in one day. And so if you would be willing to make a gift of any size to the Community Foundation, we'd really appreciate that. You can do that by writing a check to the Morton Community Foundation and dropping it off at our office at 105 East Jefferson, or mail it, or stop in the office and make a donation by credit card. Or you can, the easiest way is to make a donation online at our website, mortoncommunityfoundation.org. So, I'm here in the Bertha Frank Performing Arts Center lobby with Dave Getz to discuss one of the grants that we gave out this spring. And this is some software that the students and yourself that will be using for the Composers Guild. Now, Dave, can you tell the audience what the Composers Guild is?
Yeah, the Composers Guild it's a group, it's an after-school club of students here at Morton High School who are committed to learning how to write and notate instrumental music. And this is a program that is unique to Morton High School in the state of Illinois, and as far as students who are given the opportunity to write music and then have it performed here in the Bertha Frank stage every spring in an annual event.
Wow! So this is groundbreaking.
This is, yes.
Deal.
This
That's
is exciting.
great. So the grant that we gave was for, let's see, this was the $600 grant for the software that will help these students with composing music. So I'm going to let you explain to everybody how that works here on your laptop.
Yeah, so one of the things that obviously if you write music, you have to know how to code it into a computer and get it to look and sound like what you want an actual musician to play. Obviously for hundreds of years, composers have been doing this by hand, and stories of Beethoven writing music on his wall and all sorts of stuff. But now in the 21st century, we actually have computer programs that write music for you. So what I have here is actually a free online notation platform, and this is what we've been using for our last 6 years in the program. So it's pretty easy. If you want an A, like you just type the A and it puts an A on the staff. If you want a B, you'll put a B. See, this is how you basically can type in notes. And there's different keystrokes that'll add different values if you want to change to an eighth note or a half note or whatnot. So this is what students I've been teaching. It's called noteflight.com, and it's a really good way to get started. But if you're a more serious composer, which a lot of my students have become from being in this program multiple years, this is what's called Sibelius. It's named after the Polish composer, and this is actually what's used by a lot of Hollywood film composers and professional composers in the industry. So just on the Noteflight version, again, you're going to be able to write your music, but it's going to have very limited features, and you have to pay to upgrade to find more advanced options. In the Sibelius, one of the first things that you can kind of see right off the bat is there's tons and tons of instruments that you can write for. So whereas Noteflight kind of gives you just the basic instruments in the orchestra, like I can go in here into Latin American unpitched percussion instruments and write for an Akana loco, which I've never even heard of. But
that's
so
one of my favorite instruments.
Oh, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
And so it increases your musical vocabulary and just being able to learn about all these different instruments and see how their notation works. But you can also write in all your standard, all your horns, all your flutes. But you see even here, this has all the different transpositions. Again, that Noteflight would never have all of these. So, for example, here I'll just pull up a trumpet staff. So it's still will kind of bring up your basic screen here, and the commands are still pretty similar. You still have it'll just put in A, B, C, D, E, and it'll give you notes. But in addition to this, if I go to create a new score, you're going to see it has tons of preloaded options for different instrumental makeups. So students can now go in right away and get started writing for all sorts of different guitar ensembles, all sorts of different orchestra ensembles. Like if they press here, this is a concert orchestra, you have about 30 staves now that you can work with, whereas on a program like Noteflight, it usually limits the amount of instruments that you can write for. The other great thing about Sibelius is the sound quality of the playback. So when you actually write a score, you're putting notes into your program, it's then going to actually be able to play those sounds back for you, if it would load them. But these are actually what they call professional quality sound libraries.
Oh.
So it's not just a MIDI sound that's being generated by a computer, it's an actual recording of a live instrument.
Okay. Well, so it really makes it so simple that I almost feel like I'm a composer now.
I would say you could be initiated into composer's school
Yes.
very quickly, Scott.
So, well, that's really exciting what the students will be able to do with that. And we're, the Community Foundation is proud to be able to partner with the, and so we just encourage everyone, if you're interested in supporting the Community Foundation as we try to help people like the Composers Guild with grants, we'd appreciate a gift of any size to our Give Day event today. Again, that's mortoncommunityfoundation.org, and you can make a donation online or mail a check to us. So thanks for watching, and Dave, good luck with the software, and we hope to hear some famous musical scores come out of
I
this.
hope so too. Thank you very much.